Imagine your thin hair finally looking full, bouncy, and effortlessly beautiful, giving you that timeless, lovely glow you deserve every single day. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting thin hair styling. You'll look 10 years younger by the end. We're covering 4 powerful parts. The root volume mistake stealing your fullness in part 1. The wrong products weighing you down in part 2. The cut and color errors aging your hair in part 3. And the finishing touches that seal your entire look in part 4. Stay for the game changer in part 3. It surprises every single woman who hears it. If gorgeous, fuller hair is your goal, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path right now and let's begin. Part 1. The root volume mistake robbing your hair of fullness. Thin hair over 50 deserves a real strategy, and most women are unknowingly flattening their roots before they even begin styling. This single mistake is the reason your hair looks limp by noon, no matter what products you use. The root is everything when it comes to fine hair. When roots lie flat against the scalp, the entire style collapses. Volume must be built from the base up, not spritzed on at the end as an afterthought. Most overlook this foundational truth, and it costs them years in their appearance. Here are 5 solutions that restore root volume beautifully. 1. Flip your part. A consistent part creates a permanent flat crease over time. Simply shifting your part to the opposite side instantly lifts roots and adds the illusion of thickness across your crown. 2. Blow dry upside down. Directing heat toward the scalp while your head is inverted lifts the hair shaft away from the root naturally. This technique alone can double the appearance of volume within minutes. 3. Apply volumizing product at the root only. Many women apply product mid-shaft or at the ends. This weighs thin hair down immediately. Product belongs at the root, distributed lightly through the scalp area before heat styling begins. 4. Use a round brush at the crown. Rolling sections upward and away from the scalp during drying creates lasting lift. Sections near the crown and temples respond best to this technique for women with fine or thinning hair. 5. Finish with a cool shot. Locking in the style with a blast of cool air from your dryer seals the cuticle and holds the lift in place far longer than heat alone. These techniques work across all thin hair lengths, from pixie cuts to shoulder-length styles. Why does this work so well? Fine hair lacks the structural weight to support itself, which means lift must be created mechanically through technique and direction. Heat, tension, and cool air sealing work together to mimic the density fuller hair naturally carries. For tools, a lightweight ceramic diffuser, a medium round brush, and a concentrator nozzle attachment on your dryer are your best allies. Maintenance is simple. Refresh root volume between washes by gently backcombing at the crown with a fine-tooth comb. Then lightly misting with a dry texture spray. This shaves off 10 years by lifting your entire face shape upward, and you'll love what you see in the mirror. Part 2. The product mistake that is silently weighing your thin hair down. Here is the truth no one tells you clearly enough. Most mainstream hair products are formulated for thick or normal hair. When women with thin or fine hair use them, the result is instant flatness, greasiness, and a style that collapses within an hour. You are not doing anything wrong. You are simply using the wrong tools. Heavy products are the invisible enemy of fine hair. Creams, thick serums, rich conditioning masks, and oil-based finishing products coat each strand with excess weight. For thick hair, this creates softness. For thin hair, it creates a limp, aging look that no amount of styling can rescue. Here are 5 solutions that protect and elevate fine hair without the weight. 1. Switch to a volumizing or thickening shampoo. These formulas lift the hair shaft gently without stripping moisture. Look for lightweight protein-based options that strengthen without adding bulk. 2. Use conditioner only from mid-shaft to ends. Applying conditioner at the scalp coats the root area and flattens volume immediately. Keeping it away from the scalp preserves the lift you work to create. 3. Choose a lightweight mousse over creams. Mousse distributes evenly through damp hair and dries with a flexible hold that supports volume rather than suppressing it. Apply a golf ball-sized amount before heat styling. 4. Replace heavy serum with a dry texture spray. Silicone heavy serums coat fine strands and make them appear thinner. A light dry texture spray adds grip and separation without any visible weight or shine buildup. 5. Clarify your hair weekly. Product residue accumulates on the scalp and strands faster with thin hair, accelerating flatness. A gentle clarifying rinse once a week removes buildup and resets the hair's natural texture. These adjustments work regardless of whether your hair is colored, natural gray, or highlighted. Why it works. Lightweight formulas allow each strand to move independently, creating the visual impression of more strands, and therefore more density. Your hair simply behaves better when it is not carrying unnecessary weight. For product types, focus on volumizing mousse, lightweight dry shampoo, thickening spray, and clarifying shampoo designed specifically for fine or thinning hair. For maintenance, rotate between a clarifying wash and your regular volumizing shampoo throughout the week to prevent any buildup from returning. Most overlook product weight entirely, yet this single switch transforms how your hair looks every single day. Part 3. The cut and color errors that are aging your thin hair fast. This is the part most women are not expecting, and it is the game changer we promised you. Your haircut and color choices are either fighting your hair's thinness or amplifying it. The wrong cut can make fine hair look sparser than it actually is. The wrong color can flatten texture and highlight scalp visibility in the most unflattering way possible. Many women with thinning hair instinctively grow it long, believing length creates more visual coverage. This is one of the most common and most damaging myths in mature hairstyling. Long fine hair pulls downward under its own weight, dragging the face with it and exposing more scalp along the part. Here are 5 solutions that use cut and color to create fullness immediately. 1. Request a blunt or beveled cut. Soft layering removes bulk that fine hair cannot spare. A blunt line at the ends creates the visual impression of density, making hair appear thicker than it is. 2. Keep length at or above the shoulder. Chin to shoulder length is the golden zone for thin hair over 50. It preserves enough weight for movement while preventing the gravitational collapse that longer lengths cause. 3. Ask for face framing pieces rather than full layers. Layers throughout fine hair reveal the scalp more. Strategic face framing pieces near the front create the illusion of volume and movement without removing essential body from the rest of the style. 4. Choose dimensional color over flat single process color. A single all-over color reads as flat on fine hair and emphasizes any scalp visibility. Subtle highlights or lowlights create depth and shadow, making hair appear denser and more textured. 5. Avoid colors that exactly match your scalp tone. When your hair color is too close to your skin tone, the scalp becomes more visible at the part. Going even 2 shades deeper or lighter than your scalp tone dramatically reduces the contrast. These techniques apply whether you are embracing natural gray, blending silver, or maintaining color. Why it works. Contrast, line, and dimension all create the perception of fullness. Your stylist is sculpting light and shadow into your hair, as much as cutting a shape. Communicate these preferences clearly at every appointment, and bring reference photos. For maintenance, schedule trims every 6 to 8 weeks to preserve the blunt line that gives fine hair its structure. This shaves off 10 years, and you will feel the difference the moment you leave the salon. Part 4. The finishing touch mistakes that collapse your entire thin hairstyle. You have built your volume, chosen the right products, and worked with your cut and color. But the way you finish and accessorize your thin hair can unravel everything in seconds. This final part is where many women lose the results they worked hard to create, and it is entirely preventable. Finishing is the layer that preserves and frames everything beneath it. Choosing the wrong tools over touching your style, or adding the wrong accessories for fine hair are all mistakes that accumulate into a look that feels flat, dated, and older than you are. Here are 5 solutions that lock in your thin hairstyle beautifully from morning to evening. 1. Avoid heavy clips and thick elastic bands. Large hair accessories weigh down fine hair at the point of contact, creating visible dents and flat sections. Switch to silk-covered elastic bands, lightweight claw clips, and thin barrettes that hold without compressing. 2. Stop touching your hair throughout the day. Every time you run your fingers through fine hair, you transfer oils from your scalp to the strands and break down the volume structure you styled. Set your style and leave it. 3. Use a light hold flexible hairspray as a finisher. Heavy hold sprays create a stiff, dated appearance on fine hair, and make individual strands clump together. A flexible hold spray maintains separation and natural movement while preserving volume. 4. Protect your style overnight with a silk pillowcase. Cotton pillowcases create friction that flattens fine hair as you sleep. A silk or satin pillowcase preserves your style, reduces breakage, and helps your blowout last an additional day. 5. Refresh second-day hair with a dry shampoo at the roots only. Apply it directly to the roots, massage gently, then brush through lightly. This absorbs overnight oil and revives volume without a full restyle. These finishing habits apply across all thin hairstyles and lengths. Why it works. Fine hair has less structural resilience than thick hair, meaning every external factor either supports or damages the style. Removing friction, reducing oil transfer, and using the right lightweight finishing tools compound into a style that lasts the entire day. For tools, keep a silk pillowcase, a flexible finishing spray, a fine-tooth teasing comb, and a travel-sized dry shampoo in your regular routine. For maintenance, deep condition ends weekly to prevent breakage that makes fine hair appear even sparser over time. You'll love how this keeps your style polished, full, and effortlessly beautiful all day long. And yes, it absolutely shaves off 10 years. Boom, gorgeous, you look 10 years younger. You now have everything you need to stop making those thin hair mistakes and finally style your hair in a way that looks full, youthful, and completely effortless. Wear this confidence everywhere, at dinner, at events, on everyday errands. You deserve to feel beautiful every single day. If this helped you, please like this video and subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path so you never miss a transformation. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these 4 mistakes were you making? I read every single one. See you in the next video, gorgeous.